the Governor Bank of Uganda.
As government and private sector players gathered to celebrate innovation in environmental protection, different stakeholders emphasized that climate resilience can only be achieved through technology, innovation and collective responsibility. NEMA Executive Director Dr. Barega Kankwasa says environmental protection is not merely an obligation but a necessity for human survival.
It's a life existence and economic necessity. And environment degradation must be seen as an existential threat to humanity, and we must address it as such.
Barega highlighted progress made in environmental management, including an increase in forest cover from 9% in 2015 to 13%, restoration of degraded landscapes, improved compliance monitoring, and digitization of environmental services.
Degradation is still rampant, and we must rise up to the occasion to decisively and firmly respond to it. The encouraging news is that innovation is increasingly becoming part of the solution. That's why today we are here to celebrate innovations.
Yes, we may disturb you, we may discomfort you, we may inconvenience you. We, for the time being, ameliorate the discomfort, but the message is clear. You get out of the wetland, you get out of the forests.
The Bank of Uganda Governor Michael Altingego described climate change as both an environmental and financial stability challenge.
When farmers lose harvests, when roads become impassable, when businesses face rising operating costs, and when communities are displaced, the consequences extend far beyond the immediate damage. They are reflected in balance sheets, loan portfolio, insurance claims, public finances, investment decisions, and consumer welfare.
He called for greater investment in climate-smart agriculture, artificial intelligence, digital finance, and scalable climate solutions, saying innovation must move beyond pilot projects to practical solutions that directly improve people's resilience.
The future is going to belong to nations that can transform risks into opportunities, innovation into resilience, and ambition into measurable results. Uganda possesses the talent, institutions, natural resources, and determination needed to achieve that transformation.
The Minister of Water and Environment, Major General Kahinda Otafiire, warned that continued destruction of wetlands threatens water security, public health, and the future of generations to come.
It's only imperative that this generation and the next generation preserves the environment for purposes of the future. If we don't want to do that, then we should stop producing. We should cease procreation and say we are selfish. It's we and us alone, and tell with the future.
He warned that pollution and destruction of wetlands are exposing communities to serious health risks.
The effluent from Kampala, the heavy metals, the poisons produced by vehicles go now into Lake Victoria. Because we have overwhelmed the filter, the swamp between Gorovi and the lake, which used to filter. The fish eats the poison, you get the fish, put it on the table, eat the fish, you are eating poison, I'm sorry. So you actually, you who is degrading the wetland, you're committing murder. Why should we hang Okelo and leave you?
The minister announced that a blanket amnesty previously extended to encroachers ends immediately, warning that authorities will now take action against both offenders and officials who permit environmental destruction.
So, there should be no mercy for those who are degrading the wetlands. I'm going after those who are damaging the environment and those who allow them to damage the environment. Amnesty ends today.
The event also recognized outstanding environmental champions, including individuals, institutions, and organizations that demonstrate a commitment to environmental conservation. In the media category, Nation Media Group's platforms NTV and Daily Monitor were recognized for their role in advancing environmental sustainability through continued reporting on various environment-related matters. I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV Weekend Edition.
So please plant this tree to remind you of the day that you officiated.
Because I was in the bush.